begin with all of that, I want to say thank you to Madueke for getting us at least a draw. But we should have won that. We should have won that. That's the reality of it. I don't know why people, on the other hand, were really treating this as if it was a nothing game, as if we'd cruise through it and it'd just be an easy win. No game from here is going to be easy. No game from here is going to be a walkover like it was with PSV last season. The definition of an anomaly is that PSV game. That's never going to happen again. I really don't think a match that easy this late on in the Champions League. I think that's a big reason why some people got a little bit complacent. But you have to treat every game from here with respect. This is not the league phase anymore. That's the first Champions League game this season. We haven't won 9 games now, 8 wins, 1 draw. It was the first time we went behind in a Champions League game as well. Taste of our own fucking medicine. Robert Andrich at the back post makes it 1-0 to Leverkusen. And the media team, they were the whole bloody something on their Instagram. They're literally on their official Instagram putting, no corners allowed, and then they score a corner on us, and we don't. That's really disappointing. Mainly because I think it could have a big impact on how fresh we are for the Carabao Cup final. I still think we're going to come out on top in this time. I think we're going to show up better at this for the second leg at the Emirates, and we're going to come through. Right. But it's going to take a far bigger effort now, thanks to it only being 1-1, and it should have been more. We should have won that game. As I said, we should have 100% won that game. Martinelli, I think, really should score the one he hits the bar. Couple moments where really some really good balls into the box that we should be doing better with. Timber should have had a goal. Right at the end, I think it was Jesus at the back post. Really close to scoring there. I don't know how the keepers managed to stick out a hand there. It's really disappointing because our best football in this season has been played in the Champions League. No doubt about that at all. And I don't know if it's the pressure getting to us, business end of the season, business end of the Champions League, because this might just be part of my negative spiral that I definitely went on while we were behind. But I was thinking to myself, those first couple games in the league phase, Athletic Bilbao and I think the second one against Olympiacos, they were both 2-0 wins. Fairly shaky 2-0 wins. And then from there, I think we really picked up confidence in the league phase and went on this ridiculous run where we were so confident in our ability in Europe, and we never looked back. And now that the stakes are elevated, it's a kind of a reset and back to looking shaky. I don't know. I don't know how much truth there is to that. I think ultimately it is exaggerated part of my, again, negative spiral that I went on when we were behind. But I do believe there could be some truth to that. Higher stakes, higher pressure, more nervousness, less fluidity on the European stage, less connectivity on the pitch. Didn't really click. Gyökeres, I think, was really, really good in the first half without actually getting in the right areas to score goals. Eze was, oh man, I'm tired. I'm really tired. Is that partly because it's 6 a.m. in Australia and I haven't slept all night? Possibly. Yes, most definitely. Yes. But I'm also tired of waiting for trophies. And I'm tired of us making things far more difficult than they need to be. Because if that's a league phase game, I'm sorry, we walk all over them. We would win 2 or 3-0. We would keep them out. We would put that Martinelli would put that chance away. We'd put at least one header away from a corner. 2-3-0. It would be minimum. Instead, the nerves creep in. Again, didn't really click, and I don't want to spiral too much with the whole I'm done waiting for trophies, they need to be now path. Because again, I still think we will come out on top in this tie. It's just going to take a far bigger effort in the second leg of the Emirates than we would have liked, and that's going to have a negative impact on the Carabao Cup final. Will be less fresh, but we are lucky we have gotten away with one today, 100%, because they were the better team. They deserve that more. They played the better attacking football. They looked up for it more, because on our side I saw Gabriel really committing himself. Hincapié as well against his former club, really committing. Saliba, Rice, monstrous today. But attacking wise, Saka off it, Martinelli, dreadful again. First time you can really say that about him in a Champions League game, and yeah, just didn't click in the front areas. We got away with one today. Noni Madueke has saved. He saved us. Noni Madueke has saved us today with that run. It's controversial, the penalty. There's going to be much discussion about that. There is definitely contact. Whether it's enough is a different conversation. And Kai Havertz as well. Credit to him stepping up against his former club, putting all the noise aside and slotting that away. It's not a great penalty. He's lucky to put that away. That's what the entire night is. It's luck has gone on our side, and on a different day, we don't get a result there at all. And when we go to the Emirates behind, I think I'm going to leave it there. I'll keep this short. There's stuff to look at, stuff to improve on. There needs to be a kind of mental reset ahead of the second leg, and there are no excuses. I say that about the second leg. I say that still about the entire season. I'm going to keep repeating that about this season until we get over the line in one of either the Premier League or the Champions League. Everton next, that's going to be really tricky. We knew it. The more we put into today, the trickier Everton's going to be. And really strong lineup put out today. Got to travel all the way back to London and go again in just 3 days. Massive game against Everton. Don't you dare not win Arsenal. Just don't you even think about that.